Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening to be fought over 3 3-minute rounds under amateur mixed martial arts rules in the Bantamweight division. So introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a record of 1 draw, representing Blackbeard MMA. Please welcome Kamal Forde. His opponent this evening, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight making his in-cage debut, representing Pro-My MMA. Please welcome Baldeep Singh. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Fred Zappa. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats before the bout begins. Thank you.
FIGHTSTAR 19 in Bantamweight action. Kamal Forde from Blackbeard MMA. Baldeep Singh from Pro-My MMA. Baldeep fighting out of the red corner. Forde in the blue, looking for that big right hand right off the bat.
Oh, he's headhunting there. This is a fast and furious start from Kamal. He's definitely headhunting there, throwing big, big shots.
And Baldeep looking to counter with that front headlock, but so far Kamal Forde finding the mark just a couple of times. There was some coverage in response, but he's showing the takedown and then back to the right. Watch out for it again.
Yeah, Baldeep did the right thing there to try and maintain a bit of control to get the headlock.
And moving his head beautifully off the center line so far is Kamal Forde. The athleticism from this young guy is unbelievable. The technique not quite perfect, but he's in your face and that's what counts.
Yeah, very aggressive, happy to come forward, and he hits the takedown.
Looking to counter with a guillotine, but from half guard looks like a difficult proposition.
Yeah, very tough position to get it. Although he may use it to change position.
Now looking at this setup here, it looks like Kamal Forde is trying to fight the legs and get beyond what could be choke territory. But if you're Baldeep Singh, do you use it to stand up against the fence? Do you use it to flip him? What are you seeing here?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, he could use a butterfly hook as well and maybe get an elevation. The only thing is he's got the fence to his left, so he wouldn't really go too far if he was going to do that to the left. So I don't know at the moment if he's just kind of biding his time just to see what he's going to do or if he is actually trying to get the guillotine.
And Kamal Forde having to get some time here to think through his next move. And that's something you learn as a fighter. You learn to kind of slow it down a little bit lest you dive in too deep and get caught.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good move anyway because he's slowed the pace of the fight. He's got time to think. Kamal's so aggressive coming forward.
Getting free here, sitting in half. 3 3-minute rounds, of course, so not quite the danger zone it would be if we were in pro rules, right? Getting in this position at this point, but.
Yeah, and there he goes.
Uppercut there, and a right hand lands. That looks like that might be it. Oh no, referee letting it go. That was close. The legs went out to the double leg. Smart decision from Forde?
I think so, yeah. I mean, he really wanted to get control of the fight, but now looking at it, I don't know, maybe Baldeep's kind of got his senses back together. I mean, he definitely got rocked for a second there.
That was a massive connection. And it seemed to me that it was almost a flash knockdown. I mean, the legs did buckle. He did go down. But I think that was great refereeing where a fighter was trying to then counter and improve and actually respond. So the referee obviously taking in all the data there. He was on it, though. He was close.
Yeah, I agree. It was a good call not to stop that.
While a thrilling 3 minutes here at FIGHTSTAR Championship 19. And who knows where this one's going to go next. Coming right up, 2 of 3 between Forde and Singh. Round 2, the action continues between Forde and Singh. Forde getting that early knockdown in round 1. The question is, Singh getting the ascendancy by the end. The big thing that you and I were looking at, Colin, was who can recover, who can then take the fight up another gear.
Yeah, and Baldeep really favours the guillotine, I think. He's trying it again. And my question was going to be, is Kamal going to come out as aggressive as he did the first time?
Yeah, he was noticeably breathing hard in between the rounds. Now, difficult to say how much either of these guys is worse for wear at this point, but they're swinging for the fences here.
Yeah, they came to fight, definitely.
Well, the Brentford Center is feeling the heat. Just 2 fights deep into the stacked card here tonight. Just joining us here on MMA TV. Great to have you with us. The action certainly very quick and back and forth. It seemed like Singh was maybe getting comfortable there, and Forde shows him the takedown. What a surprise. I didn't see that coming.
No, I mean, Forde, he did a good job there to just hit the takedown, score another one. As I said before, Baldeep, I think he really favours the guillotine. This is the 3rd one that we've seen now. He may well, though, use this one to stand up. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to sit out here. Whether or not Forde recognizes that, and you know, the legs are open, though. I mean, it's not like Forde is completely stuck. And when you're focused on hand fighting, you kind of forget about the other dimensions of the choke.
Exactly right.
If nothing else, though, Forde, having escaped the guillotine, doing a good job here of pinning him up against the wire. Can he convert to a triangle? Looked like he was thinking about stuff in the arm.
Yeah, he's got to be careful there. I mean, you never want one arm in, one arm out, because that is triangle territory. At the moment, he has got a good position to ground and pound. He just has to be a little bit careful of his arms and his positioning.
So what's key to the ground and pound? I mean, he's obviously shutting down the hips. What else are you looking for?
Yeah, exactly, shutting down the hips, and he's using the fence well. You know, it's hard for Baldeep to go anywhere. If he can kind of disengage slightly and then fire down from a stacked position, much like what he's doing, he can get some good shots, but he has got to be careful.
It looks to me like Baldeep Singh is possibly looking to isolate what would be his left arm. Forde, though, recognizing this, is the fulcrum in play. I mean, it's just kind of below the elbow, it looks like.
Not quite there, but it's still a very dangerous position. The arm seems to be available.
But is Forde doing the wrong thing by kind of walking forward into it? I mean, he should be using combat base, right?
Yeah. He doesn't want to give it. He doesn't want to offer his arm, you know. He's in a much better position now, though.
10-second clapper. Forde looking to take it up a notch. The big question was, who brings it up a gear in this round? You're just kind of waiting for one guy to kind of wilter and break, and we didn't get to see it. I'll tell you what, 6 minutes into this, that was a more competitive round. Still Forde's round. I'm going to throw it out there.
I don't know. It's a tough one. Possibly, yeah. I think because of the takedown, the control, I think so.
The ground and pound, some shots.
Yeah.
Not as many significant strikes.
No.
But he was the one trying to finish the fight. Not to say Baldeep didn't attack a couple times with submissions, but they were unsuccessful, right?
Unsuccessful. I mean, this next round's going to be really interesting because Forde is looking tired now. He is breathing really, really heavy, and he came out so fast and furious in the first round. I wonder if he's maybe used up his energy, and he's now got that adrenaline dump, and he's kind of lost his lungs a little bit.
Third and final round here, Forde and Singh. A potential 3 minutes on the clock. Singh in the red, Forde in the blue. Forde right back to the top, the power double leg. Runs him straight all the way across the cage and familiar territory.
Yeah, he's really good at getting those. You know, what's that, the 3rd one he's got now?
Yeah.
You know, it's a great position for him. He's inside control now, so controlling position with the fence there for him. You know, he could go probably knee on belly, maybe make a little bit of space for some punching. But he doesn't have to do too much. You know, he is in control.
Interesting, we saw Forde previously in the round, actually I think it was round 1, step into half to kind of control him. And You know, a lot of great MMA fighters have made careers out of that position. But for now, he's got side control, opening up maybe something with those knees. I mean, when a fighter starts to block it like that, you know it's causing them a little bit of discomfort in the very least.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the thing is, Baldeep has had some moments on the ground. You know, he got a reversal. As I said before, he favours the headlock or the guillotine position. I think that's something that he probably hits in the gym a fair bit. Well, we can hear those knees going through now.
But it's safe to say once you kind of mix everything else in, you gotta, it complicates things for sure, right?
Yeah, it does. But we're looking at almost a north-south position, or maybe a Kimura.
Oh, he's going to work on the far side arm. He's got that.
That's tight.
He might be able to get the finish here. He's kind of got a sort of a scissor hold across the neck.
Baldeep needs to roll with that.
He had the legs crossed. I thought that was kind of neat the way that he was controlling the posture of Baldeep. Baldeep going with it. Forde, it would seem. Look at this.
That is tight. Oh, nice.
Look at this. Baldeep Singh with some escapology there. Unbelievable performance and flexibility under pressure.
Definitely a good amount of flexibility there. And he did the right thing to roll. You know, you don't want to fight that. You want to go with it, really.
And it seemed to me that Forde was so fixated on that arm that he kind of gave up the rest of the position. He kind of dove on it and went with it, and he had the grip, but he was on the wrong side, and he didn't have the level of control he would have needed. Better to jump ship in that scenario?
Well, I think...
or stick with it and sink.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you said about the head scissor position, I thought that was...
nifty.
He should have kept it.
You can get a choke from there, can't you? You can get a scissor choke.
Definitely.
Eric Paulson would be smiling somewhere.
Yeah, and a lot of times you get like a jaw lock.
Oh, look at this. Never mind. We were looking at the monitor in our notes, and an unbelievable transition from Kamal Forde straight into the triangle choke. If he can turn the corner, that could be a wrap.
Kamal's got jiu-jitsu too.
10-second clapper.
It's close.
A little bit of breathing room here for Singh, who has been as resilient as they come.
Wow.
We will go the full 9 minutes. What a fight.
Great fight. Really good. I think that was a good job at the end there. We didn't really see anything from Kamal jiu-jitsu-wise. We saw some great takedowns. But we didn't really see much jiu-jitsu off his back because he wasn't really there, to be honest. But he had jiu-jitsu too. We saw the triangle there and a nice little flurry at the end. Maybe with more time we might have seen a submission, but we will never know that.
I tell you what, 9 minutes of action. The judges' scorecards are in to Jonathan Millard.
Center, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please show these two warriors your respect this evening. What a great bout this evening. But ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. With a unanimous decision, your winner in the blue corner, Kamal Forde. And your appreciation, please, for his opponent. Give it up for Baldeep Singh.